Talk on the Block Friday, March 4th. The voice of the nation, we say, the People's Station. Q out of 5. What's the latest on the block? Talk on the block. We've been told that a businessman granted $75,000 bail. Of course, for the entire week, you've been hearing stories about the alleged inappropriate behavior of a few influential persons in society. Elijah Baptist, you're following this one.
Hi, Matt. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to your many listeners.
Yes.
You are very right. A businessman appeared in court today, charged under the Sexual Offences Act. The state was represented by the Office of Director of Public Prosecutions, with one of its state attorney doing the matter. He appeared before a Roseau magistrate, and of course, it's an indictable matter, so he's not required to plea. The prosecution did not object to bail, and he was granted bail in the sum of $75,000 with proper surety. He was asked to surrender his travel documents. Of course, he has a Dominican passport. We also is aware that he has a U.S. passport. I don't know how that will pan out. And the matter is set for June 6, 2016. So bail in the sum of $75,000. In the meantime, an opposition parliamentarian continues to be detained by the police as it relates to those allegations. And we are hearing word that they are still looking for a former or another parliamentarian, I should not say former, but another parliamentarian as it relates to that very issue, the sexual issue which has really been hitting Dominica by waves.
What do you mean looking for? Dominica is a small place. Looking for?
Well, Matt, they can be looking for you, and you can be right in their eyes, and they may not want to hold you. My understanding, as it relates to the opposition parliamentarian, they called him and asked him to come to the police station, which he did. I am not aware that they would have made contact at all with the other parliamentarians. So we are looking and we are waiting with bated breath as it relates to that, if they would have made contact with him, because of course we know that 3 names have been calling.
You're saying 3 names have been calling?
Yes.
And you from your information, they are not able to make contact with that other parliamentarian, Elijah Baptist.
As far as I'm aware, Matt, as far as I'm aware, because of course, if that other parliamentarian, whose name is implicated in that sex scandal, by now we would have thought that one is charged, another in police custody. They would have at least had the other individual, and whatever they required to do. We have not been hearing word. In fact, a lot of people are asking, where is this other parliamentarian? Is that parliamentarian in state? Is that parliamentarian out of state? Where is that other parliamentarian? What is going on? People are asking questions. So let's wait and see, Matt. Let's wait. Let's see by the end of the day, if at all we will hear anything as it relates to this other parliamentarian.
But Kyle, as it relates to the opposition parliamentarian, are you aware if any charges have been brought?
Not yet. I have been looking at also the Sexual Offences Act. I've looked at it in detail. I've looked at possibly, if at all, because I have a lot of information as it relates to that, so I will not say much, but I've looked at possible charges or a charge, if at all, that is going to be leveled, if at all, that is going to be the case. So let's wait. We have until Sunday. So if they decide to charge, they will charge on Sunday, and then court will be on Monday. But if they do not charge, then they will release, and then I guess they will continue the investigation, because of course they can release you and they can continue the investigations into the matter.
Carla Jean-Baptiste, thank you for this update. Of course, you just heard that a businessman granted bail of $75,000, and Carla also reported there that the opposition parliamentarian still in police custody, and word is that they may be looking for the other parliamentarian. So we'll keep on top of that story. Carla, thank you. I listened to Pastor Rodney this morning, pretty inspiring. Let's listen to Pastor Rodney.
The issues that we see before us are not new to us, and neither of us are surprised. We are not surprised because some of the information that is now circling around like news is history. It is history because it has been happening for too long. In 2010, we spoke about it. In 2013, we spoke about it. In 2014, in fact, one radio program on another radio station took serious issue with my declaration that some of the people in high offices need to relook at themselves before they sit in those offices because of the number of children that they have fathered, and some by people who were under the age of 16 years old. I'm still the same person. I still speak the same way. And at Kingdom Connection, we still attempt to transmit the same message. The message is, ladies and gentlemen, that the wheels of power grind to a halt when certain influential and powerful people are found wanting in many areas. And we say to Dominica, it is time that every one of us take responsibility for what is happening around us. The Bible says, the God of this world have blinded the minds of people. And the reality is, as you look around you, you realize that the God of this world has become the material and the money and the glee of this world. And somehow people have gotten blinded by what they can get, by what they are offered, and by the promotions or the jobs that they are given. We need now to open our eyes and think and act differently. So all those who've been involved in unlawful sexual connection with minors, I've been praying for you. And I've been praying for you because it is high time that this practice come to a halt. And so I will pray again for you today. I will pray that you come to your senses, that you take on your own before you are caught, and you go and apologize. You go and find these people whose lives that you have destroyed, and you don't pay them, you don't dish out money to shut them up, but you do what God would want you to do. There are many more of you. And guess what? The Lord is coming for you. Your time is running out. I asked an attorney a question recently as to the statute of limitation on such crimes. And my understanding is that some of you who've been doing it for some time and people have shut up, the people who have shut up, I'm also praying for them because it's time for them to speak. It is time for them to open their mouths and make declarations of that which is happening to them. Ladies and gentlemen, God is about to fix some things that are broken. And some people will be pained. I'm sure some families will be hurt. But in the process, God will fix it. The next thing you need to know about this is that every one of us must understand the fragility, the sinfulness, the aptitude to sin by sinners. And you and I must understand that our conversation must be directed at the sin. Tearing down people does not help a society. And what we've been engaged in is tearing one set against the other. And when it's the other set, we do the same thing. Tearing down people does not help a society. Tearing down the sin, doesn't matter what quadrant it comes from, that is what will help a society. And I ask of you, every one of you, to put your effort together, your efforts together in ensuring that we eliminate and minimize the cases of child abuse, of sexual molestation, of abuse against spouses. And I say spouses because there is male abuse and female abuse. That we do everything in our power to save our children. Every one of you, put down your stupid political colors and begin to act as patriotic Dominicans to ensure that we save our children.
Save our children. Pastor Rodney speaking out.
I think of the many children in our homes today who are being abused in one way or another. Children whose lives and future are subjected to a kind of psychological death even before they have a chance to begin to live. On the latter point, my dear brothers and sisters, I wish to make a few comments, as it is the topic of the day. For the past year or two, we have been having seminars and media programs on the issue of child abuse, sexual and otherwise. I certainly commend all these efforts being made to raise the consciousness of the nation regarding this scourge which threatens the security of our little ones. However, I cannot help but feel sometimes that we are spinning top in mud in that front. I think, to a significant extent, we are joking with the issue. Too many people are getting away scot-free, and we expect our society to change. Unless people, big or small, are brought to justice, our society is doomed to decadence. I certainly commend the effort to pass legislation to protect the abused and to deter potential abusers of our children. However, unless laws are enforced, we will become the laughingstock of others. Brothers and sisters, if you want to know what is going on, go to our schools and our social institutions. Listen to the heartbeat of our children, both boys and girls, and you will be appalled by what your findings would be. Although I believe you know exactly what is going on, only that we try to shove it under the carpet because it is Mr. This or Mr. That whose name is mentioned. Brothers and sisters, unless crime is punished in a society, no matter who does it, our country is in jeopardy. Any society in which wrong becomes a right is in jeopardy. You and I know that internationally, the church has suffered a great deal from the imprudence of its leaders, and the church has learned and continues to learn from its mistakes. Our present Holy Father Francis has made it abundantly clear that there is no place in the church for abusers of minors. And I dare say that, and for these, norms and guidelines have been formulated to back up this position. And I dare say, therefore, that these are the norms and guidelines that will guide the 165th or 65-year-old church in the Diocese of Roseville.
Why are you so concerned, Mr. about this new piece of legislation coming to Parliament?
Good afternoon, Matt Peltier.
I think of the many children in our homes today who are being abused in one way or another. Children whose lives and future are subjected to a kind of psychological death even before they have a chance to begin to live. On the latter point, my dear brothers and sisters, I wish to make a few comments, as it is the topic of the day. For the past year or two, we have been having seminars and media programs on the issue of child abuse, sexual and otherwise. I certainly commend all these efforts being made to raise the consciousness of the nation regarding this scourge which threatens the security of our little ones. However, I cannot help but feel sometimes that we are spinning top in mud in that front.
All right, Dominica, we have a few more things to talk about. But somebody's on my telephone. Hello. Caller, are you there? It's 449-3095. Talk to me.
Matt,
Yes.
the bishop should have started with an apology for all the abuses that have gone on and all the malpractices of that church.
Well, don't mix apples and oranges. The bishop did speak to the issues that has gone on in the church. But the bishop, as you hear him now, spoke a few months ago, maybe almost a year ago. So don't be hitting the messenger here. Let's talk about the message and what was delivered by the bishop. Are you there, caller?
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah, but don't, because he's not speaking now. He has been, or he spoke some time ago.
Matt, I still believe he should have started with an apology, just for good faith. Good morning. Good afternoon.
All right, hello. Talk to me.
Hey, my brother, what's up?
My brother.
Okay, I want to warn the people that are outside there. Do not blame the bishop. Listen to the message of the bishop. The bishop have been saying too long. He have been having meetings with those in society and position, but he cannot say it like that. So Matt have to pay the fee again, and the people and them have to listen carefully. And when you are playing it back, play it with Pastor Rodney, because we need more people in society to listen to the proper messengers of what has been happening, and they have been getting away. And if it's me, I'll be murdered already. Bye-bye.
Hello, talk to me here.
Hey, good afternoon, Matt.
My brother.
Matt, based on what I'm hearing with the other parliamentarian that cannot be found, I want to know, the question is if the wheels of justice have stopped turning on his behalf. Because when we hear what's happening, we hear in...
Well, as it relates to the other persons involved that we've been hearing about, both of these persons, I can say, walked in to the police station.
And there's one that cannot be found. That's what Carla said earlier. So I want to know if the wheels of justice stop turning for this one. Have a good afternoon.
Have a good afternoon. 1:30 is the afternoon time, Dominica. This is Talk on the Block. Based on what I've been hearing, based on what I've been seeing, a lot of other names may surface in the not too distant future. This place is like a cesspool, huh? Script for a Hollywood movie. Talk to me here, talk to me.
Yeah, Matt, me again.
Yes, my brother.
I want that net to spread far to catch all kind of fish, big fish.
Be it government, be it opposition, let it spread.
Big fish down to the little sprat. Catch every fish, big fish and small fish. I don't want no fish to escape from that net, my brother, because it's time that thing come to a halt. The abuse of our young children, it's time that come to a halt. Examples have to be set, Matt. Have a good day.
Hello, talk to me.
Matt,
Yes.
I just called back to say one thing, Matt, because I've been calling on the line models. And if you play the archives, any old archive you have on me for my little $5, I've been talking about the children and recreation grounds all the time. When you catch the rest of the perpetrators with the 15 nets, you hear what I say? 15 fishing nets. When you catch the 15 fishing nets, you should know what you have to do. Look for the models that was harboring the 15 fishing nets and slaughter them too like the fish. Bye-bye.
Hello, talk to me, sir.
Hello, Matt.
Yes.
Matt, whether it be labor, whether it be workers, whether it be freedom, just pull them out because these men are too nasty.
Good morning. Hello. Good afternoon.
And peaceful afternoon to each and every one.
Uh-huh.
Dominicans continue to pray. Our prayers are being answered. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Hello.
Matt,
Yes.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Matt, let me tell you something. Matt.
Well, you say my name about 5 times already.
What's happening?
What's that, sir?
Matt.
I'm here.
Yes, sir. Matt, I'm talking to you.
You've called my name 8 times and you haven't said one word. I guess you called to call Matt. Call me back. Hello, talk to me. When you decide what you want to say.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, Matt. My call today is on the legislation that's supposed to come on that.
Yes.
I think after these people paid the price, which is jail time, their name should go up on some billboard around the country. Their name and picture, that people can be aware that this man is a sexual predator.
Well, you see, one thing I can tell you, they have to be proven guilty first before you can even think of calling their name. So, innocent until proven guilty, I suspect we may have to wait until that time. Hello.
Hello, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for that young boy who sell out the film. You see how much cautioning that going on? Thank God for that boy. He was young, but he really sell out the film. Bring all of them out to justice.
Hello, talk to me.
Yeah, my brother. Yeah.
You're back again? You don't want to give anybody a chance this afternoon?
I want to give them a chance because they're afraid to come and talk. I give them chance again. So I calling on the minister, all right? The Minister of Health, the Minister of Security, and the President of the country to come and give an official statement of that.
Well, I'm saying no statement can be made until these people are brought before the court, okay? You can't judge them before they get to that part of it. Innocent until proven guilty. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Matt, I believe anybody, once, even if it's workers, labor, freedom, once if you are found guilty, it charge you, do whatever it has to be done. Because about time we teach them in a lesson.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Matt.
Uh-huh.
Matt, they said you're not seeing the other person. Is that the baby they early found of this night?
No. Hello, talk to me.
Hey, Matt, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm okay. Trust Dominicans. Trust Dominicans. Yes.
Matt, let me just say that there should be actually zero tolerance for child molestation, Matt. Matt, earlier on I heard you said that the minister that tendered his resignation, he cannot be found. Do you really?
I said that? Sure, it's me that said that. You be very, very, very careful, though. I mean, this is not, as I said, it's just a report floating. that the police have been in search, if you will, or looking for, that said person. I never said minister. I said the person on the government side, okay, or the parliamentarian. All right? Hello, talk to me.
Matt, I withdraw that.
Yeah, withdraw the statement, please.
Let me tell you that. Okay, do you really believe that person, the police looking for, you really believe they...
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I heard. You don't want to put words in my mouth there, huh? 137.
Yes, good afternoon to you, Matt.
My brother, how you doing?
Very fine, and to your listeners.
Yes, sir.
The parliamentarian must make it clear, Matt, because the parliamentarian is a servant of the people.
All right.
And if the parliamentarian made a statement and resigned, he has to let the people know on what basis that you resign. You tender your resignation because you are the servant of the people. I heard the parliamentarian say that because he is being implicated in certain things.
Right.
What are the things that find the parliamentarian find himself in, that implicate him, that cause him to tender his resignation? During the campaign, he went to the people for a vote. So if something is wrong now, he should go back to the people, come back to the public, and let the public know what it is that you find yourself in.
So you need to know, you think he need to tell his constituencies what's going on, his constituents.
His constituency, he needs to tell the people of Dominica, because it's the people of Dominica that he's serving.
All right.
God bless.
Thank you. Copel needs to know. 449-3095. We're going to come back. We'll tell you more when we come back.
Q95. I love Q95.
Right on cue, right on cue. Right on cue, right on cue.
I just love Q95. I love Q95.
Right on cue, right on cue. Right on cue, right on cue.
I just love Q95. I love Q95.
Right on cue, right on cue. Right on cue, right on cue.
I just love Q95. I love Q95.
Right on cue, right on cue. Right on cue.
You're watching WICE Q95 TV. Stay tuned for Caribbean music, news, entertainment, drama, creative Caribbean video, and happening cultural events. Only on WICE.
back here. I tell you, we have one of the guests in the house. I'll tell you who he is in a few minutes. But now, of course, Blessings usually join us on a Friday. Blessings, what do you make of all the, what is going on, the scandals against our children?
Matt, to me, it is almost like cultish. Because I cannot understand grown men, Matt, can be allured or drawn or ensnared or entrapped into all of that. Matt, I'm walking around Dominic and they're lovely, lovely, lovely women. Sexy. Let me not want, I hesitant I use that word. And they're over 16. As ridiculous as it may sound, Matt, 16 years is the age of consent.
Yes.
And for a man to get caught up in that 15-year-old, 14-year-old, those kind of things there. So it's a level of madness, but I think it's the Lord that is at work here. I think the Almighty is at work, and it's time to separate the wolves from the sheep. That's what I can say.
You can say for now. Okay. All right, 449, as I said, 3095. My brother Norman in New York. Just cool down there, okay? I find you have been a little emotional at this time. You have to understand there are laws dealing with the Sexual Offences Act, and you can't be out there calling people's names. So, hence my reason why I stopped you from saying what you had to say yesterday. Hello, talk to me. You feel free to call anytime. Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
I'm here.
Let me tell you, you can remember Eric past couple months ago.
Oh, who can I remember?
Erica.
Oh, you mean the Storm Erica?
In Erica.
Tropical Storm Erica. That's what you're saying? Yes? No. Hello, talk to me.
Good afternoon, Matt. How are you?
How you doing, my brother?
Not bad, Matt. Matt, this is all, you know what this is all about, Matt?
Yeah?
Matt, this is all about power, Matt. Matt, the basis of English law is to protect the elite and the privileged, Matt. Now, the purpose of power, Matt, power is to protect the interest of the powerful, the elite, and the special interest groups. Now, if it is not in the interest of the powerful or the power or the powerful, Matt, to see that justice is done for these children, Matt, no matter what we could talk till the cows come home. The people who control the power determine whether children will get justice or not. So our address, our protest, our demonstrations, Matt, should be aimed at the power structure. We must find the power structure, Matt, and aim our targets at the power structure, Matt. Matt, I don't want the police officers trying to do their little work, but they don't have the power. They don't control the power, Matt. They are controlled by a power above them, and it is our interest, Matt, and you as a journalist, Matt, have a responsibility to identify that power, seek them out, find them, and give the rest so people can identify them, because the average person don't understand what is happening in the country, We sit down there and, the police may make a little blunder in the investigation. Yeah. They will blame any failure, Matt. Is going to be blamed, well, the police didn't do a good job, they did this, they did that. Matt, the power that be, the people who control power will not allow their interests not to be protected. Good afternoon, Matt.
Power corrupts, they say, and absolute power corrupts you. Absolutely. It can change a man who has a heart of gold, make him cruel, wicked, self-centered and cold. Many men in this land, many organizations fought for freedom and justice throughout the land. When they have power and authority, they don't give a damn about nobody. Prostituting the island to all and sundry, they peddling my people's right. suffering. I wonder how we survive. Think it over, my friend. Think it over again. Think it over. Don't vex with me, shorty. Think it over. I'm singing as I see. Food we can't even buy. Murder the price too high.
Somebody's asking me whether there is a tattoo removal clinic in Dominic. How would I know that? I never had a tattoo.
Yet the price is rising without control.
Yes, blessing.
Matt, I just wanted to say something quickly. Matt, I've noticed something in this country, and it is frightening, where people find a way to blame the victim. You know, I mean, I agree there are certain responsibilities parents and children have to take, but adults are not responsible. How do you know what we're getting? Oh, all hot and bothered, and children are not acting responsibly. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Peltier? Matt, the devil the people are running from on the streets, they're ending up in a sanctuary, which are the churches, or the welfare, or the police, and that is where the devil is, Matt. The same devil they're trying to get away from. On the streets, the person who molesting them, the father, the teacher, or whoever. And at the same time, my brother, people want to blame parents, and the parents, they themselves are unemployed, or even if they're employed, making very little, Matt, to make ends meet, and they can see their children with certain behavior, and all they can do is pray for them, Matt, that they survive that horror, Matt. So really and truly, I do not think we should go around saying, oh, the young children, oh, the parents. Society have failed.
You know, somebody, you're making a very important point there, Blessing. And somebody sending me a WhatsApp message asking that parents cooperate with the investigation for the sake of their children and all the other children of our nation. Nice. I've been saying for the entire week, Blessings, that a lot more will surface in due time.
I just want, Matt, based on the limitation of people, reporters and journalists that willing to stick the necks out, I keep praying for you and Carlisle, man, like Angelo and Arthur and the parliamentary opposition, because I know the powers that be, as Mr. Robinson was saying, they're not going to take they being unmasked or undressed, Matt, lightly. So when people say, no, Matt, let people talk. Oh, Matt, do this. Oh, Matt, investigate that. Oh, Matt. So when Matt gone now, who? Who else? So Matt, self-preservation is very vital in this kind of situation where you have very little people that are willing to stick the necks out.
Wow. We're here in the afternoon. I have with me a former prisoner, Blessings. Okay. He just coming from the prison a few weeks back, and he's very concerned about what he says. And this is not the first time we've heard it, and about the conditions in the prison and what seems to be going on. But I wouldn't identify you this time. But tell us, what are you concerned about?
Yes. Good afternoon to Dominican diaspora. Yeah, the living conditions at the state prison is unbearable. The top officials, they use the law at the maximum power and advantages. No medication, not even paracetamol. You could go at Jolly's to get 10 of them in a card for $1. One nurse have to attend to 332 inmates twice a week. Plus, if you're not physically fit and mentally fit, well, everything will just crumble. When you see a lot of young guys coming out in the streets and they get mad, it's because of the frustration. You're getting blows in your head, they're beating you, they're telling you all kind of things. Officers like the state prison belongs to them. The Cove, the minister.
I keep hearing about the Cove. Tell me about that Cove. What's in that Cove?
Well, the Cove is like the Zika. I would even know this. All I know, the Cove is the #1 cause when you hear Zika or Dominica is stuck from prison in the Cove. They have to visit because there's a mosquito nest.
That's infested
with mosquitoes, and the age is Egypti, the black one, the full of blood. And I will tell you, 8 o'clock in the morning is already midnight. Just imagine that 8 o'clock in the morning, you cannot even see your palm of your hands. It's unbearable. The advantage in you, the meals they give you raw and uncooked, is like boy, a pig living better than you. You just have to be strong, and if your people not they checking you, nothing not happening. And the top officials, they know themselves because I tell them I was going to talk about it. And certain junior officers, especially the one with the tongue ring, you need to stop that. And the one that want to advantage and use young fellas and with this burn fire in him, and you know that, you need to stop that.
A lot of stuff going down there. I suspect I'll have to talk to the senior officers at the stock farm prison to get their side of the story. So you don't like what is going on there?
No, they're using the power worse than how it is in Russia. And they say Russia the worst jail, but I rather go 80 on the ground, not Dominica, because Dominica, that cardboard there is a mosquito nest. And they need to look at it and the officers advantaging, and especially if you see you don't have nobody for you, a door on the road even better than you. They need to lock down, and America need to invade that Dominica State Prison. And they need a foreign aid, and we need foreign heads, because nobody Dominica is fit for the job. Nobody, not even the existing to the from 0 to 100, but it's from 100 to 0.
My brother, thank you very much. We'll investigate some of what you brought up here this afternoon. And blessings, have you been talking to any brothers coming from the state prison?
I have my brother there, all now so. You know, for many years, it's either he's possessed or mentally deranged, I don't know. He's in and out for many years, you know. He have been shot by police, his collarbone have been broken, you know, I mean, that man have suffered.
In and out?
In and out of prison, and it's a cycle. But, Matt, I have heard that story so long, and it hurts. Matt, I'm no coward, you know. Matt, if you know what I've been through, if I have to tell you my life story,
You have been in and out of the back doors of Dominica.
I have been to hell and back several times based on my life experiences. And I am not fearful for me, but I'm concerned about you and Carlisle. And everything is Matt Carlisle. And even look, almost say you have to talk to the senior people up there. And it hurts my heart to see, even sometimes we really push you to the breaking point where we don't take you into consideration, bro. The work you have done and is doing, and just ask you to do more. What about self-preservation?
My brother, I keep telling people that I do this with honor and not for honor. If it's for my country.
And I love that one.
And the children of the future, I'll keep doing this.
I love that.
So if you want to kill me, kill me. You will kill my physical, but not the spirit.
Matt, there is the living dead.
Yes.
You can only threaten the dead with life. You cannot threaten the living with death. People may not understand that, you know.
Blessings is not fearful.
No, my brother.
The worst fear is fear itself, my brother.
I am in everyone else. Everything else is an extension of me. So whether in the physical or the spiritual, I am forever in existence.
Yes. All right, my brother.
Try to avoid it.
Yes. Later. All right. Hello.
Hello, Matt. Good afternoon.
Yes, my brother.
And it's blessings there with you?
He is right there.
Yes, family. Good afternoon.
Blessings, my brother.
Okay. Matt, do you know whether the people involved are receiving counseling?
Oh, I know the young lady maybe.
Okay. Now, Matt, I know you say they can kill the body, but they cannot kill the spirit. But I know when death comes, death is inevitable, and it must come. But
True.
At the same time, Matt, you have to take certain measures to protect yourself, because you are better off serving your country alive than dead. As a matter of fact, you cannot serve your country if you are dead. So you have to be very careful.
Yes, I don't take me for granted, and I am being careful, and I will take steps. But I'm just saying, you know, when it has to come, it will come.
Yes, and I'm calling on some of the organization like welfare organization and whatever could get involved, because from what I'm hearing, Matt, I've heard names, and if a proper investigation has to be done, heads will roll, Matt. And these guys will not go down easy. They will not go down easy like that. They will do everything that they can to make sure that they do not face the justice. So I want to call on the organization that be to work with the people, even those who may want to come forward, who may be fearful, because hush money will pass around, you know, Matt. Hush money will pass around, because from what I'm hearing, it's not easy. So I'm calling on the organization once again to get in touch with the people who are the victims, and then to counsel them, make them strong, and encourage them to go forward.
Caller, thank you. Thank you so much. Any words before you go, Blessing?
Yes, Matt, one of my concerns is having to do with people like the young girl that is being implicated. I don't know who she is, Matt. I heard about video. I'm not interested in looking at it. If I see it, I'll take a look at what is happening, but I'm looking for it. To be protected, Matt. Because the other day I heard there was a matter on the child mother ship that overseas. Look, I heard that they locate the child and trying to have a flown back into Dominica. Matt, the way Dominica is getting, a lot of people going to disappear. A lot of people going to be executed. A lot of people going to be murdered, particularly people who come up against the social elite. There is too much at stake, Matt, for them to be removed from the ivory towers, Matt. So I want loving Dominicans to be careful. And do I have about a minute to say something?
Yes, go ahead.
Matt, everything saying within the biological cycle of life, everything goes through transformation or restoration. You and I and others may not have said nothing to offend anyone. Still, it could be you, it could be me. No one knows the time, neither the hour. You may see me walking through the valley of the shadow of hell, death, and destruction, and call judgment on me. But I may even be the one to outlive you. Enjoying longevity, the moral of the story, Matt, everything is forever there, whether in the physical or the spiritual. So whatever will be, but self-preservation is healthy. Matt, blessings to you.
Stay safe, blessings. Stay safe, my brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Looking for a warm and cozy and relaxing place to eat, drink, or just hang out? Then you must come to Milan's Bar and Grill. No, I'm not talking about Milan in Italy. I'm talking about Milan's Bar and Grill next to Minia's 7-Eleven in Louisville. Open from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. At Milan's Bar and Grill, you will be treated to succulent finger-licking dishes and a wide selection of all fine wines, local juices, and a full bar. Come up to mingle, have a nice lime, or dine in. Air-conditioned, very chic and comfortable with breathtaking ambience. Regulars on the menu are grilled and steamed fish, baked and grilled ribs and pork, fish fingers, rotis, sandwiches, ham and cheese burgers, French fries, and wedges. Lunches are served from 11 a.m. daily. Come dine with us to enjoy the very best of local and international cuisine. Call us at 613-2337 to place your order. We look forward to serving you at Milan's Bar and Grill.
Brighter Days. Brighter Days, the one-stop shop for your baby diapers, wipes, cleaning products, grocery items, and bulk or wholesale items. Located on the corner of Great George and Hillsborough Streets by the All Saints Medical School. Visit us today. Open Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Telephone number is 448-1636. Brighter Days.
Book a minimum 3 nights stay at one of 12 small and private properties in St. Lucia and enjoy a free spa treatment or free zip line tour or tram ride with return transfer to your hotel. For further details, visit our website www.stlucianow.com and to reserve your visit to Simply Beautiful St. Lucia, contact the hotel direct or via www.bookstlucianow.com. Take a break to celebrate and escape to St. Lucia. Promotion ends April 30th. All travel must be completed by April 30th, 2014.